者ども、ご苦労じゃ。お家の心情に従い、愚かな真似はせず、あのバカどもの地獄行きを手助けしてやれば、今日はきっと良い日になる。いまいましい奴らね、身の程知らずに我が藩に口出ししよった。墓掘りが殿様に談判するようなものぞ。敵は農民を大勢揃えた。殺しても一文の得にもならぬ虫けらじゃが、今のうち潰しておけば後々楽になる。進め、我が家名は永遠に残る。旗印をあげよう。
Good afternoon and welcome back to Let's Play Total War Shogun 2 Rise of the Samurai. Currently, Shigehira is attacking the Satake force outside of Settsu. Now, this is quite different from our regular battles in the sense that there's a quite large hill here which is on the defender's side, but nevertheless it's quite close to our side, so we want to try to basically bring our forces up and secure choke points here and here with the intent of pushing the enemy off the hill. Now, the reason we have the capacity to push the enemy off the hill, these guys here are Naginata warrior monks. As you can see, they have exceptionally high attack, defense, morale, a decent charge, are good against cavalry, have moderately high armor, and have the devastating war cry. Now, the only disadvantage we have here is war cry takes 3 minutes from the start of the battle before you're able to use it, and I'm not entirely convinced this battle is going to last 3 minutes. Nevertheless, we just push directly up the hill as hard as we can with the objective of seizing the top. Now, they're coming around the side. As you can see, they're primarily levy. In fact, I believe they're completely levy and are led by a levy captain, so there's not a whole lot of firepower there. And while I am being shot at, I'm not too worried about that because the reasonably high armor combined with the terrible attack angle, you can see that they're having to shoot in high arcs, which means that they have very low accuracy and don't really have a lot of penetration power, so I haven't even lost a monk yet. So as you can see, it's quite good. Now we're going to get a bit tired because really I'm just legging it. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you can secure an advantage, fatigue doesn't matter, especially in this scenario where they are equally fatigued, except we're just, well, so much better than they are. So there's definitely going to be a lot of killing there. So you can see immediately that their levy numbers are just melting, and they've almost immediately gone into wavering, while we are nevertheless at full combat bars. Now we're using the Nagi levy here just as a stopper, while these warrior monks here come and clean up around the side. Not too much problem. Now immediately you can see we've taken the top of the hill. They've just shattered. No one really wants a piece of that. And this wasn't particularly clever. I'm shooting into the melee, and that's just not a brilliant idea because I'm likely to be shooting my own men in the back. Nevertheless, no one's really going to hang around. Now here's one thing I didn't notice. They have firebomb throwers who are throwing bombs into my Naginata warrior monks here and actually getting some kills. See, there's 7 kills there, 11 kills there, so they've probably killed more monks than just about anyone else. But the bow levy will be concerned and are likely to rout from their own units. And as you can see, we just hit critical mass there and ground them out. They really never stood a chance. Naginata warrior monks, they're just unstoppable. They really are very, very hard to counter. Only foot samurai have the sort of killing power that those monks have, and even then, you get almost twice as many monks as you do for a regiment of foot samurai. So in hand-to-hand combat, the monks will still come out on top. Obviously, the foot samurai come out on top in a ranged fight, and so that's your cost versus power trade-off. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching Shigehira's second major victory, and I thank you all for watching. Have a great one!